Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Tombola1993 here, and welcome to the beginning of some of the longest levels in Tomb Raider 1. Welcome to Palace Midas. It is the one level in the game that has the most enemies, 43 of them to be precise, and it's overrun by one particular enemy. It's not crocodiles, and it's certainly not lions this time. Think about it. What animal is King Kong? What 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 animal do you keep seeing in Tarzan? And what animals do you keep seeing in Planet of the Apes? If you guessed, is it A, chimpanzee, B, bonobo, or C, gorilla? If you guessed C for both Tarzan and King Kong, you are right. It's the gorilla. The majority of enemies in this level is gorilla. Are gorillas. My speech pattern is all over the place. Before I carry on, I want to get one thing out the way first. And it is a bit hard to do. And yes, it is a secret. Die, you damn dirty ape. No, it was not Beauty that killed the beast. It was just an adventurer trying to get to the second part of the Skion without being harassed by a bunch of animals gone crazy. There is a hidden switch behind that bush. If you are watching this walkthrough, please feel free to watch and then do what I do. But be careful when collecting these secrets, because it is difficult avoiding these clamping doors. The ones that look like razor blades. Whew! Just made it. Moving on. If you're wondering why this level is called Palace Midas, he is related to Greek mythology, and I will explain why much later on in this level. Apologies for that, guys. The phone's data was full, so I had to get rid of some stuff that I don't need on my phone. Anyway, back to it. I know I said I wasn't gonna collect ammo while on infinite ammo, but I guess that's still kind of a habit. But for those of you who are not on infinite ammo, I strongly advise you to collect the ammo. You're gonna need it. Two male lions. Just got rid of them. Long time ago when I first played this game, on the first level, when I heard that crackling noise, the bats flapping their wings, first I thought it was a crab until I thought it was a crab clacking its claws until I realised that there was a bat fluttering right behind Lara. It looks like they forgot to fill in the gap on that pillar over here. Anyway, moving on. I'm gonna wrap this up in a few minutes because I'm gonna go to bed pretty soon. So it is now time for me to move on to this room. What? I've got to make this quick because my phone is under low storage again. Maybe it's because of the Colosseum video that I still got with me. Oh, for God's sake. Hang on. Back again, people. Sorry about that. I just fell off. Nothing serious, but by the way, you heard the story about that unreachable medipack? Well, you can make it reachable by doing the corner bug I just did. It's almost as if Lara has magic powers or something. Now the significance to these switches are that each one corresponds with Sorry about that, folks. The my phone got a little full, so I'm making space on it at the moment. And good news, I am currently using my camera again, which is good because I love filming in high quality. as you can see, I dodged the fire pillars with these, and I got the first lead bar, which will eventually be converted into the gold bar. Oh, and in the pool, we are introduced to a brand new enemy. One of which we will be seeing a lot of in the next 2 forthcoming levels. Yes, rats. Giant carnivorous rats. Now the rats are very weak. Yeah, much weaker than the wolf. It's difficult to kill them with one shot in the water. Let's try and lure this last one and get something more more suitable. Oh, a gorilla's made its way in. He's down. In the next level I will demonstrate how weak these rats really are. Let's stock up on some health. Luckily I got plenty of med kits. Oh, there's the gorilla. And the next room I'm going to go in is the spike room. I'm saving the longest until last. Just what you want to do is, to get into the spike room, you need to flip switches 3 and 5. Each switch corresponds with a certain combination on each door. The symbol is shaped like the letter Y. That means you have to pull certain switches down. The omega symbols are the switches that you don't pull for certain doors. There's the classic City of Vilcabamba block. Yeah, that's a pretty good name for it, these blue blocks. The Vilcabamba block. Oh, or maybe just the blue blocks. Or whatever you want to call them, really, or whatever I'll call them. I think they're supposed to be made of lead or something, or stone. When you pull down that switch, that raises the columns up. And it sounds like a toilet being flushed, in my opinion. Or wind rapidly circling around something. Right, what you want to do is... Hey! Just got lucky there. Lucky I didn't get impaled on those spikes. Spikes are one of my worst hazards in the game. Right, first thing you want to do is jump on these silver pillars. Make sure you don't fall off. Otherwise you'll fall in the spikes and you'll die, and you'll have to restart from your previous save position. Let me just turn down the sound a bit. That'll do. Well, that gorilla died with 2 shots. Here is our second lead bar. Don't fill in. Whew, thank goodness. can't remember what these Y-shaped symbols resemble. I don't think they're made to resemble alpha, because I think alpha is more of an A shape, and I know omega is the O shape. Now for the last door, pull switch number 5 back up. Well, it's not the last door. There's one more door to go, but it's all the way over where the balcony is. Oh yeah, and the spike room in Tomb Raider Anniversary was replaced with spears, and the columns were timed. Now this here is the sand room. What you gotta do is pull this broken chunk of pillar and 3, 2, 1. Fireworks. Yes. Speaking of fireworks, today is the 4th of July, so happy Independence Day to all you Americans out there. Actually, I lied. Those weren't fireworks. They just released a sand mound within the room, and a chunk of pillar has broken off. So I guess that pillar I pulled is meant to represent one of the important keystones used to support the sand room, support the pillars in case of a sandstorm or something like that. I don't know. I know in Anniversary you have to use your grappling hook to pull one of the support beams until they break. This is the part where my other favourite soundtrack plays, once I pass this point. Yep, that's the one. The one used in St. Francis's Folly. I'll tell you one thing, if the grenade launcher was included in the first game, I would have had a blast blowing all these enemies up. But to tell you the truth, there was a grenade planned for the for Tomb Raider, because it was shown in the alpha and beta gameplay. Not the weapon itself, but it's in the well, you don't use the weapon, it's just there in the inventory. Now this waterway leads to secret number 2. I'll worry about the crocodiles later. Get to jump. Oh, bloody hell. Haha, you missed me, you stupid bugger. Let's see if I can kill you now, shall I? Yeah, you like the... Yep, they're gone for good. Oh, fudge monkeys. Oh, Thank you. Secret 2? And our last secret in the level is nearby, which requires you to hold on to the edge. It is down here. That is our last secret for the level. Sorry about that, guys. The SD card was full on my other camera, so I'm using my other camera because it's got a 64 gig memory card. So let's move on, shall we? Right, you do not want to miss this Midas pack because it will save your life one day. Huh. All mini packs save your life. Now if you don't kill the lion, if you leave the lions inactive long enough, and then you decide to take the aqueduct route to the yeah, that's an aqueduct. Take the aqueduct route to one of the lead bars. They come to life while you're above them, which is pretty interesting because I used to have difficulty making them come after me sometimes. And yeah, I did have a temporary fear of them, just like I did with the raptors and the bear. As soon as your shadow touches the ledge, you wake up the bats. Did I kill him? Oh no. Well, one of them, yeah. Alright, now the other one's dead. Let's do it. In case you missed the secret first time, where you have to swim, yeah. This is just in case you miss it first time, you want to go back for it. There's always these crumbling pillars, but I won't be using them. I won't be making my way back down to the pool where those two crocodiles were. I'll just crumble all of them at once. I'm readying my Uzis for a forthcoming enemy that I'm about to encounter, which is literally at the start of the level. Yep, a lion. I can hear the abridged version of my favourite track, the one used in Tomb of Qualpack. The abridged version was only used in 2 levels. This one and another one that we will get to later on. use this jump, otherwise you'll have to go back all over again. Just kill that croc. Whoa, that is a deep waterway. That's every bat wiped out in the game. They only appear in 5 levels. But the one enemy, the one animal enemy at least, that appears the most are the crocodiles and the cat enemies, which has included both the lions and the panthers in the Egyptian levels. Right. Here, 2 lions at the bottom. Give me a bit of a heart attack, but not a severe one. But not to worry, I'm not afraid of them, so... Well, there's no reason to be, it's just a game. Now, what to do with the lead bars? Yes. What do they do? Do they go towards a secret? Do they let you out of the level? We shall find out. Go up onto this roof right here. Don't forget this, because like I said, it will save your life one day. Another favourite soundtrack of mine. Oh, remember the textures from the last level? The ceiling textures? Look, there's Midas. M-I-D-A-S. Midas. I'm saving here in case I accidentally kill myself on this hand. Midas' hand. Yes. Midas is a person who is part of Greek mythology who has the power to turn anything into gold with his own hands. Which is kind of like a curse, to be honest. Last lead bar. Speaking of bars, they look a bit like chocolate bars or energy bars. That's that done. There's nothing else to collect. And yes, like I said, because there's so many enemies, there will be a trail of corpses. There's only one last door we have to open before ending the level. And then going into a slightly different area compared to the generic Greek temples. switch 1 and switch 5 you have to push down. Ah, the main track is playing again. That's good. Our last enemy in the level, a lion. Yeah, it takes about 2 to 4 shots to kill a lion, depending how close you are or how far away you are. Good save crystal to reward your efforts. It's in case, I don't know, yeah. It's in case you're this close to the end of the level and you don't want to spoil it by dying. Well, those gold bars are delicious. There goes the first one. Look, even the stone tablets above the lead bar slots give you a clue of what you have to do. Just sort of, well, actually on the side they're just cracks. It just symbolises 3 gold bars. And that's the 3rd one slotted in. Let's end this. Whee! Now I know it says 51, but that's not correct. It's just because I died a few times and stuff like that. But anyway, stay tuned for level 8, where I will be tackling a sewer level. Peace out. Not so like that, about.